Many residents in Singapore are checking a no religion board these days, and it has become big news. It's a massive trend as society gets more educated, advanced, and financially secure. People naturally start realizing that traditional religion just isn't as relevant to their daily life anymore. We see the exact same thing in the US. On paper, it looks like a Christian nation, but practically speaking, there is a huge chunk of population doesn't follow or believe in God at all. On the other extreme, you have countries where you must register religion the day you are born. But in Singapore, wow, we have total freedom in religion. You can change your mind for another religion tomorrow or anytime. No religion. So why aren't a lot of people joining religion? Let's look at it in the practical way. At the end of the day, a religion is just a human organization. It's bureaucracy. It comes with a long list of rules and leaders you are expected to agree with. You must listen to them. You must submit to them. But think about it. We already have a solid legal system and plenty of rules to follow in our country just to be good citizens. So why do we need a second set of human rules to govern us and our personal life? And then the news about corruptions inside religious organizations, people logically start to question the whole point of it. But here's where a lot of people make a mistake. Just because someone doesn't buy into religion doesn't mean they don't believe in a higher power. To me, religion and God are separated. God is God. Nothing to do with religion. Religion is just a system built by man to organize followers. In fact, even an organization that gather followers not to believe in God is still a religion of no God. If a group worship money, it can be a religion too. A religion of money. Look at the history's smartest people. People like Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton were brilliant scientists who didn't care for religious bureaucracy, but they believed in a grand design that is beyond their brains. They saw it as a powerful creators. Others believe that God and the laws of nature are the exact same thing. Even the person with the highest IQ in the world put his faith in a higher power and even believe in Jesus. So whether you call it God, powerful being, or just the universe, those are just labels humans made up. But the fact remains, there's an underlying intelligence out there even we don't know exactly how it controls how everything works. And depending on how we live, we can either choose to be the light or the darkness after we die. So what I'm trying to say about religion? There are no true or fake religions. In their own way, they are all good. They serve as a useful starting point for some people to begin thinking about their deeper meaning of life. But religion is not the ultimate goal. What actually matters is our awareness, our consciousness. And this consciousness is something science still unable to fully explain. Look at the biological facts. Our physical bodies are temporary. Eventually, they will turn back into soil and turn back into shit. If we look at science, we all come from bacteria. Our earliest biological ancestors are bacteria. But our consciousness, our spirit doesn't just vanish. It goes back to its original source, which is the light of the universe that some describe as heaven. This isn't a new doctrine or a set of rules. It's just a practical reality. You don't focus on developing the inner awareness and keeping your own light active, you're left living in the dark. It's that simple. Now let me tell you what God means to me personally. I spent years studying different paths. When I was in school, I studied Buddhism. And I also spent plenty of time going to churches studying the traditional concept of God and Satan. After all this year looking at it from all angles, I finally realized something. Being made in the image of God, according to the Bible, isn't about a physical reflection at all. God doesn't have skin color, a race, or a physical form. He doesn't speak English, or I don't know what he speaks. And I don't even know whether he has physical eyes or mouth or the body. Whatever you see about God look like man is created by humans. In fact, we should reflect his image through our creativity, our ability to love, and our unique consciousness. It's basically just an artwork reflecting the traits of the artist. Think about it. When we die, we are going to be completely formless. And we don't have any parts of our body too. We'll just be floating around in some kind of dimension. Formless, stripping away everything we own or accumulated on this earth. We don't have desire for food. We don't have desire for sex. We don't need to take so much trouble for pee and poo every time, every day. Now, for those who believe in getting a new bodies on a new earth later on, who knows what those bodies will look like? They could be anything. They could look like aliens with no eyes or no mouth or any unimaginable creatures. So we don't know about what kind of body you're going to get. But at the end of the day, this physical body we are right now is just a temporary container or cage. It's a consciousness inside that stays forever. So now do you think religion is becoming unimportant? Or people are just finally separating human organizations from what they actually believe? If you're curious about life after death and want to dive deeper into this, just let me know and we can definitely know about it in my next video. See ya.